Taurus, welcome back, Taurus. This is Social Tarot. It's going to be that intimate sexual tarot reading for the month of January 2021. So thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes, Taurus, all the new subscribers, all the positive comments. You know, I truly appreciate it, Taurus. And for the people that still stuck around with me on my journey for these past years, I appreciate it. I know this is a very slow channel, but you know, it's still here though. So thank you so much. You know, with this new year, I just want people to know that I do appreciate all the love and all the people that do still support me. So thank you, Taurus. So we're going to get started and see where this sexual energy is at, Taurus. See what's happening for my Tauruses in this new year. What is going on? I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more because I didn't shuffle beforehand. All right, Taurus. So all right, Taurus, let's get started. Okay, Taurus, what's going on? Okay, Taurus. All right, so Taurus, the first energy I'm getting is the Knave of Wands. And this is interesting because it's in a reverse, Taurus. So in January, I feel like a lot of people is doing this. So I don't feel like this is just you, Taurus, because a lot of the signs, I feel like somebody has walked away from somebody who they may have felt that they couldn't be with sexually. And I think you don't feel like you could be with this person sexually. It's like this is that person who always feel like they're beneath somebody sexually in some way. Like this person must have just talked too much talk. They just acted like, I don't know, like they was just the sex god or something. I don't know. And I feel like somebody just felt like they just couldn't compete. They couldn't keep up. Or maybe they really had a lot of, you know, other women or men or whoever. And this person just always felt like they was beneath somebody in some kind of way or at the bottom in some situation. And I don't know. I feel because this card is in reverse, this energy means that somebody walked away from somebody like this. Even if this person wasn't doing that and somebody just wasn't strong enough to stay in this type of relationship, or they felt like they couldn't stay in this kind of relationship, which is interesting is because of the card next to it is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Like this is also to me walking away from a very dark situation, not going into that haunted castle. You know, I always tell you guys that like this is a dark path. That don't look good. That look dark. People like, I'm going anyway. You know, I always tell you that you should, you know, think twice about entering this haunted castle. But I just feel like somebody walked, maybe you realize that even this person talked a lot of talk, but this just wasn't for you. I feel like, which is interesting just because I picked up something and I normally don't go this way, but I'm just going to go what I feel. But listen, Taurus, somebody walked away from somebody they felt this was darkness. Like even though they talked like they had a good game, somebody just didn't feel right. They felt beneath this person. They felt like this person was always just maybe dark or just carried a darker energy. But anyway, they walked away from that. Somebody didn't because it's sitting next to the high priestess, even though she running on, you know, this right side of the spread. I feel like that's connected to this situation. I feel like this high priestess, somebody not listening to their intuition, and they may go ahead and try to talk to this person, but this is going to be like a really bad situation. It's going to be dark. It's going to be like, you might just think it's okay because this person done talked up the sex game, and then you get into this relationship and it's just going to be it's not going to be a good relationship. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, for somebody else who thinking about continuing anyway, even though they feel like something ain't right with this person, they still going to go and talk to them. Okay, Taurus, this is how we starting off in January. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the energy on the right. Somebody wants something and they want what they want. And I think, like, I'm telling you, like I did say that somebody was going to get what they want and they're going to take action to get what they want. Even if it's probably not the right thing to do with this Eight of Wands, this is getting what you want. You know, you want things to happen. You want something. You get it. You take action. Y'all know that. So somebody's definitely taking action to get what they want, and they not even following their intuition. Probably know this is not the right action to be taken. You know, we don't always follow our intuition. We don't always follow our gut. This is the high priestess. So I do feel like Somebody not doing it, Taurus. I don't know if you doing this, Taurus, or somebody doing this to you, but definitely not following our intuition. Gonna continue down this path because you want it bad enough. You want sex with this person bad enough. What do you want out of this situation when you already know, like, the feeling ain't right, like your gut telling you this ain't right, but you want to do it anyway? It's something here that you after. I don't know what it is. I think it's the sex. That's what I think. This person just talked so much talk, made you feel like you was less than, Taurus, and you almost got this like stubborn attitude, like ain't nobody gonna tell me less than nobody, or like nobody gonna make me feel beneath them, so I'll show you. We gonna have sex. I'm gonna show you, but I think it's gonna turn into more than just the sex. Like, this is gonna not be good, and you not even, you know this already. I don't even gotta really tell you. You probably know this ain't right. So we're gonna go with the energy under the High Priestess, and I got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody walked away from somebody that was lying about money in a sexual relationship. Like, the sex was good with that person. You probably like, you know, the sex was good, but they just kept lying. It was like about little stuff. To me, this card is about lying too, but the shadow isn't completely covering the body. The shadow stripes across the body, and it make me feel like this person be lying about little financial things that could turn into big financial things. Y'all know how they go. Like, and somebody walked away from that. In January, they don't want to start off the new year with new little lies. That's how I feel. You know, and it's interesting to see all the people that walked away from relationships, people that's walking away from stuff they're not dealing with, you know, because there's a lot going on and people losing people, you know. I don't know. I just feel like that's what it is. These cards used to be in the upright a lot. Now these cards are showing up in the reverse. So it is what it is. So now I'm going to go with this energy on the left. And I got the Seven of Cups. So yeah, somebody want more in January. We looking for more in the new year. Somebody's still a little oblivious to your needs, huh, Taurus? You know, like, it's okay. I feel like somebody's comfortable, but they want more. Her face, look at her face. She want more, Taurus. More what? You know what more you want. You want more sex. What? You want more love, more time, more attention, more money. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, definitely what you're getting ain't enough, Taurus. And I feel like there's a Taurus here that want more. It could be more attention, it could be more flirting, it could be whatever your more is, okay, Taurus? But I feel like you know that, and the other person is kind of your partner, who you live with, whoever, they kind of oblivious, you know, but you love them. So I don't feel like the Taurus is leaving. This Taurus is not leaving their partner, you know. Some Tauruses is walking away from relationships, but this Taurus still love their partner, and they probably still gonna stay with them, even though they know, you know, that they want more. Now we got the Three of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, somebody like they want more, but I don't know if they're gonna do it. I think they might have been flirting a little bit, flirting with the idea of talking to somebody outside of the relationship because of the way this card showed up in the reverse. They thinking about like doing this, like this is that flirting. This is outside to me. This is outside, you know, flirting, and they liked it. This person liked it. They wanted somebody to flirt with them. You know, they wanted this. Maybe they're not getting enough flirting from their partner. You know, so but it's in the reverse. So I do feel like they was teasing the idea. I think they thought about it. I don't think they did it. Maybe there's somebody here that they could. So if you're watching this, cross watching, and you wondering, you know, maybe you already got an inkling, I don't know, that your partner thinking about cheating or thinking about doing something. I feel like they thinking about it. They thinking about it. It just feel like this is a tease idea, but this person hasn't did it. Now some people might have, but this person didn't do it yet. And somebody trying to flirt with them at work or outside of their relationship, but they're not really going through, but they want to. Okay, because right underneath that, the temperance falls right underneath all of that, like, because they feel like something's off balance. Like, I don't know if it was the sex. I think it's the sex, because somebody not feeling like they're not getting enough. Like, she gets sex, but it ain't enough sex. It's like once every 3-4 months type sex. I don't know. So she off balance. This person right here is off balance. She ready to get sex under the table. You know, when you don't get sex on the table, you go under the table, and I think that's what this person thinking about doing. All right, Taurus. Okay, we're going with the energy at the bottom. We got the Five of Cups. Yeah, because somebody is here to be flirting with this person. Like, this is the Five of Cups. This is somebody playing coy, playing shy, like they're not interested. I feel like there is somebody here that is flirting with them. Not that you took the step, you might have took it now. You might have been holding out. But I think somebody ready to, you know, get more of what they want. Somebody want more flirting. Somebody want to flirt outside of their relationship, or they wanted their partner to flirt in the relationship, but they're not doing it. They wanted more sex. They want sex with somebody else. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like that's causing this person to be all off balance because they're not getting what they want in their relationship, plain and simple. And that's what the cards say. That whole line And this one say the same thing. It's about flirting is missing. People like, well, what's missing? I didn't even know. People don't, I didn't know what she wanted, or I didn't know what he wanted, or, whatever. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to do more. All right. So the next card I got is the Moon card in the reverse, like seeing things that we might not have seen before in relationships. Somebody about to see some whole new stuff. Things that got interrupted, things that people didn't see coming. They about to start seeing these things with the Moon card being in the reverse. I feel like you're going to see some things that you wonder why it didn't happen the way it should have happened before. Because I feel like when the moon show up in the upright, the interruption is coming. Unexpected. When that means the shadow is cast. I feel like you can't see it because the moon is here casting all these shadows. You don't know why this happened. Everybody's in a bit of an uproar. The moon showed up, but when it's in the reverse. Now, this is how I read it in the sexual tarot, okay? So when the moon is in the reverse, Taurus, I feel like you're going to start, it lifted, the shadow lifted. You may be able to get a glimpse of why things turned out the way they turned out. Maybe you're going to find, maybe you'll find out why she decided to cheat. Like you didn't know all along that she wasn't happy. Like you just thought she was being a bee and being a hoe. I don't know. You know how people think. No, it goes back. There's reasons. The cards will tell you go back all to the reason. It almost took you back in the stepladder, Taurus. The reason why she might have did this, or you didn't know why it happened. I feel like somebody about to find a whole long story and about to be surprised because they just thought the person they was with was just trying to hurt them. And I think it goes back to a life story that they needed to know about. That's how I'm feeling, and I'm leaving it at that. All right, Taurus, we got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Taurus, because the Knight of Wands is, to me, such an action knight. This person was always there. Like, you always could count on this person, whoever this is, Taurus. He, she, they will come when you call them, came quick, came with the big one. It was just a good thing. They listened. It was comforting. But they were still a knight, Taurus, and they couldn't beat it the way you wanted them in the long run, basically. So I think you stopped talking to this person. I think this was the year of actually moving on, maybe moving away from people that couldn't give you everything you wanted, Taurus. And I think you walked away from this kind of person, this type of situation. It's not what you want anymore. You don't want somebody that you can't spend forever with. And that's what I think it looked like. And I think that's why we walked away from somebody that we did really care about, that you had a lot of feelings for, and this person had a lot of feelings for you. All right. Going with the energy at the top, Taurus. This is the Five of Swords in the reverse, Taurus. Okay, so this is a two-part card for me, Taurus. Now, I'm going to call it like I see it. This card rarely comes up in the reverse. The first one part of this card is it's a pregnancy card, okay? This is my pregnancy card, the only pregnancy card I have that I call a pregnancy card in my sexual deck. This is the flip it card. Situations can be flipped on their back. If they're not going in your favor, you got to learn how to flip it. Now, with this card being in the reverse, I have a feeling that this card is more for a lost pregnancy. That's just what I'm going to say. And it could be attached to this knight, this person that couldn't give you forever. I'm going to leave it at that. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I feel. But all I know is everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. I feel like the cards play the way they're supposed to. And this was a loss, but also a gain. And I don't know why. But it was what it was. And that's all. Okay? Some stuff is too personal. I don't want to be that deep. I know, like, go deep, but sometimes some stuff to me be too deep, and I have to stop because that really do drain on my energy a little bit. So this was a loss on both sides, but it was also a gain because somebody kind of met they met their soulmate. And which is interesting is because this is my Four of Wands card. This is the Twin Flame card. It's in the reverse, but it's still a good sign regardless of this card being in the reverse. It's almost like finding your soulmate amongst so much hurt and pain. That's what I'm getting. Like devastation. But in the midst of the devastation, you found, Taurus. Not all Taurus is going through this, but for the one that it is, like, you found the love of your life. Like, you found your soulmate. You found your twin flame. But in the same time, you in pain. Like, it hurt and feel good. Like, oh my goodness. Like, what a What a bittersweet type of crazy feeling. I don't even know what to call it. It's just crazy. But I don't know who going through this, but somebody is. All right, Taurus. Now the last card in the deck, Taurus, I have is Nine of Pentacles. So somebody is definitely sexually satisfied. Somebody met somebody that leaves them feeling breathless. Now, not everybody get this good sex. Look, whoever you is, congratulations. I feel like this person is sexually satisfied. In January, we starting off with some good sex. This what they needed. This what that person needed. They needed this. Look, she laid back. She didn't even get her mask off yet. You know, playing games and stuff. We ain't had time for getting everything off, you know. And she just look at her arms is laid back. Like, I just feel like we ended out starting off that new year with some good sex. Like, yes. All right, so okay, Taurus, that's how I'm saying. Now that's for some of my Tauruses. It don't resonate with everybody, okay? But thank you guys. I appreciate the love and I appreciate you showing up. But one more thing I'm gonna do, Taurus, before we end this reading, I'm gonna do a quick journey of love angel message for the new year. This is just a quick angel message for you, Taurus, for the ones watching the video. So I hope this resonate and speak to you in some way. Hope and some guidance. All right, I'm gonna try to read it slow. I say that, and I've been saying that in all the readings because I do talk fast and I do read fast. I'm a fast talker, fast reader. I've been like that for a long time, and people don't like that. So I'll try to slow it down just a little bit so you could, hear what I'm saying. Okay. All right, Taurus. What card did we get? We got card number 51. Dream a little. That's so pretty. I love the color of these cards. Dream a little. Very interesting. Card number 51. So let me find this number 51. I'm going to read it to you, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Dream a little. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration. Just as a lover would come to the... Just as a lover, I'm sorry. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration. Just as a lover will come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder, what if? What else could be? Break down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy. It's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we lived sometime before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. Now that was very pretty, Taurus. So I do hope this helped some of my Tauruses. I hope it resonated with you, and I'm going to see you guys next month. Bye, guys.